Live and direct. Looks like I'm live. Hold on. I'm here. YouTubers from across the world, welcome back. Live and direct. Of course, I'm here. Yeah. So, the present is all there is. Motivation and life itself cannot be sent separate from the now. This is what happened. We're ripped from time. We're ripped from time because we live so much in the past, in the future, that at the expense of the moment. That's what happened. The reason most of us lack vitality is that we are unconsciously and obsessively directing our minds to the past or future at the expense of fully living now. Yeah, fully living now. That's what I have missed a lot. In this journey of life, in this dans ce grand périple de la vie, a lot of things are gonna happen. A lot of things are for sure, but it's if we always worry about what's gonna happen or what happened, we're never gonna create anything. And so, at one point, you have to make the decision to let go of the past, let go of the mistake you have done in your life. I have done mistake too. We all have done mistake. We all have done things that if it would be to redo them, we would do them differently. I'm pretty sure. I'm like that. Many stuff. But I don't live in regret because it gave me the experience, first of all. And experience is very, very important. Experience at your job is very important. So experience in life is very important also. To reach the level of experience that's going to make you stretch. It's going to make you stretch. Me, I've always been a guy that love challenge. I love to challenge myself. I don't like to stay in comfort zone because it's not a place where I can grow as a man, as a living man. I don't want to say as an individual because I'm not divided anymore. I'm trying to reconnect more and more with what I am, who I am, or what I'm coming to do here. But this at least, even though yesterday I was telling you I was going to stop, it gives a bit of sense to my life. That's what I like about, even though there's nobody watching me, it gives sense to my life, gives me a great meaning to my life, and I'll keep doing it for a while for sure until something bigger happens. When something bigger starts to happen, when the better days are here, probably then I'll be off for sure. But until then, we will stay cool and positive and move forward. That's all. We'll stay focused on this. It's good. I think it's me watching me now. Life cannot be sent a day before or a day ahead. We must learn to release our habits of nostalgia and absurd projection and re-enter our lives in the moment. Reason why many of us, reason why I was missing vitality, I was missing that extra vibe that we need to carry on. This is what I was missing. I knew I come on. You kind of feel you misaligned, but not to a point that it's going to make you stretch outside your comfort zone. But you kind of feel that stuff. I felt I was, I don't know, felt something. We begin by releasing the past. This is very little use in thinking about yesterday or the days before it. It's past. It's for a reason. It's past. Let's move forward. Moving forward is the aim always, and always do. I always have in mind to do, to show up every day and kind of do better, not better, but be better than the day before. And that's going to make me grow, I think, as a living man. But for sure, anxiety and all these feelings are not helping us at all, for sure. All else comes at a dire effect to our joy and freedom in the moment. The work is difficult. The work is difficult. Most people have become addicted to obsessing about their past, either wishing for its return or blaming it for frustration in their lives today. The cost is that they cannot be spontaneous. They are acting from an identity that is but a glorified or terrorized mental reflection. Spontaneity is the hallmark of a free person. And no person stuck thinking about yesterday, positively or negatively, can be truly liberated in the moment. We want to be free! For sure, we want to be free! What? Personal freedom, eh? That's the goal. That should be one of our main aim. Personal freedom. What will bring motivation and glory to their lives once more is a new mental discipline of bringing their focus back to the moment. In being authentic and active today. Authentic and active today. We must remain active. That's the very, very important on our because once you be active means you're going into action. Means you're not sitting on your butt. So you're going into action each and every day to get in touch. Just get in touch with who you are, know who you are, knowing who you are, and I don't know. To me, it's just to I don't know, grow and inspire and all the good vibes. It's very simple. It's very simple. We must spread the inspiration and the good vibes. Like I don't expect to change the world. I know I can't, but I can be a component in the way things happen, unfold. We can all be an important component, and we all are. It's just some of us don't see it, but we are all very, very important to the divine, for sure. I don't think we have, but yeah, I don't know if we're attached each, like, I don't know if there's someone organizing your life. I don't know that, but I think we have the power to create our reality also, and that's what we omit to create is our reality. We rely a lot on Babylon to tell us what to do without ever creating a life on our own and taking ownership for our life. So it's for sure the work is big. The work is big to reclaim your power, to reclaim your sovereignty, your freedom. The work is big. The work is difficult, for sure. And you're gonna face your fears every day. You're gonna face your fears every day. So it's gonna be an exponential growth, for sure. It's gonna go fast. If you start acquiring momentum, it's gonna go fast. But if you only go at it once in a while, here and there, every day, active today, without such conscious ambition and attention. This is what it is. We must, if we want to live our dreams, we must become very conscious and very aware. I think it's very important. I think both are key in ascension towards your dream. It's to become conscious and aware of who you are and your surroundings. And like the best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. There's not a miracle recipe to make your dreams come true. It's to wake up and realize the divine power of creation that is inside you and start to create. Start working that muscle and taking action, and something else, a force, will attach to you. It's kind of hard to explain all this stuff I told you before. But as long as you take action, and you do good, you're in business. Don't worry about it. Yeah, only a negative circumstances can write them without such conscious ambition and attention. Only a negative circumstances can write them. A catastrophe or severe need might pop them from the past and help them refocus on now. That's what happened to me. I had a major accident, and that's what made me refocus on the now. Suddenly, I had to take a moment and start to think. Start to think because I had to reinvent my life. This is the thing. I knew from the moment I had my accident, I knew I was never going to do the same job I was doing again. I was doing before because of the severity of the accident. I fucking felt it. So the pain was very severe and still today. So it hasn't gone down from the day after the event. So it's very but there's always message in there. And what I was saying, yeah, sometimes that's what you need to be really refocused in the now, and that's what happened. I started to refocus on the now and started to, but I had time also. That's what happened when you have an accident or stuff like that put you on your ass and take you out a bit of the chain rhythm of life that you're in. You're going to have time to think suddenly, and you're going to do some research on YouTube probably or something like that. Like I told Kim yesterday, probably most of us on YouTube are like, it's because we have time also to go on YouTube and research and do those building the network and all that stuff. So let's use it for the right purpose. So good memories can be celebrated, but let us not forget that even the house of happiness, a positive past, can become an unwanted guest, preventing us from the day's activities and freedom. My goal, for sure, one of my main aim is personal freedom. I told you what it means, personal freedom. I'm gonna read it for us because it's very important, I think. So personal freedom, our goal, means living freely by crafting a life on our own terms. And that's the hard part. That's why he puts it first. That's why I think Brendan puts it first. That's the book of Brendan Burchard. That's my kind of Bible, Motivation Manifesto. And you can get it for free, that book. And I must have read that book at least 10 times. It's all highlighted with all kinds of stuff. It's a very, very good book. Very good to start redoing your blueprint. To really, and it's not a book you read only once. You read it several times because it's there's so much good stuff in there. Big up, Brendan. Big up, Brendan. Brendan Burchard, great man. Check him out. He has lots of video and books. He has a few books. I think I pretty much have all his books. I really like the guy. He's really great, and I like his. He's not fake. He's very. He looks real. Looks real, Brendan. Like many of us, we're trying to do good and trying to inspire others. And if money is the reward, if you end up famous or you end up having money for what you do, it's okay also. We don't have to judge others because they're successful and suddenly they become well known and they make money with their stuff. It's gonna be probably the byproduct of your success will be you'll be rewarded in some kind of material or whatever. But like, but that's what we have problem also. Sometime I think accepting is the fact that someone can have more than us, and that we compare ourselves a lot when we should be very grateful with the life we're living, with what we have. I'm very, very grateful for everything I have. Yes, I could have more for sure, but it's not. I just, for now, I want to become more. So my focus is not on collecting toys, and it's on proving myself to myself. For once in my life, just owning my life, taking ownership for my life, and trying trying to do something. Like I'm always going to be trying to do something. It's the essence of not failing, is keep trying. Being free in the moment from oppression, past hurts, and present anxieties. But the oppression, most oppression you're going to be victim of in your life is your self-oppression. Because you are your own worst enemy, for sure. Very important to recognize where is the enemy. Where is the enemy? Because often we think people on the outside is gonna come and derail us, or you're gonna do that much before other people are gonna do it. You're gonna have voices in your head telling you you're not good enough, telling you you're not capable, telling you you shouldn't do this, or constantly you purge until you purge them. And to me, that's an everyday work towards your it's working on your craft every day. The best way to shut down those voices is to work on your craft every day, and I think that's a very good way to keep the flow going. You want to keep the flow going for sure. The camera has problem there. It's kind of lagging. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm here live and direct. So, being light-hearted and spontaneous as free spirits. Light-hearted and spontaneous. And when you're light-hearted, you can connect easily with people, and that's very important. Because the drive for connection, the drive for caring, all these drive has been extinguished probably from birth, never been activated. So it's to reactivate all those drives, connection, caring, contribution. Contribution, very important. We must contribute to a cause that is larger than ourselves. That's going to bring vitality also. A lot of things you can do to make you feel alive, because you're not going to start with a big show at start, but you can start doing things that make you feel alive. And just doing things that make you feel alive is going to bring a lot of satisfaction to your heart. That's what what do you research most of the time? It's peace of mind. It's courageously speaking our thoughts. Courageously speaking our thoughts, feelings, and ambition with those around us without concern of acceptance. Without concern of acceptance. My pinch is bothering me. I think I'm going to have to cut it. Yeah, it's very important, but so many of us are afraid to speak our minds, especially just by fear conditioning driven stuff. It's only fear based stuff. With those around us, that's it. Without concern about acceptance, it's the thing is we want to be accepted. We want to feel in the herd. We want to be accepted. We want to have the little group thinking, and we get contented with that, with the default state, and be like everyone else. If you're lucky enough to be different from everyone else, do not change. Do not change. If you are lucky enough to see through the illusion, to do not change. Stay like that. Enjoying our free will to pursue abundant happiness, wealth, health, achievement, and contribution. That's why I said contribution is very important. First of all, contribution to your own happiness. Your own happiness. You know, it's very important also to realize that you're gonna have a major impact on your happiness outside of yourself. It's a state of mind. It's not something we must chase. The happiness, it's here right now. You can find happiness in the very moment. If you give thanks for life every day, me, I give thanks for life so much. I'm not on my knees praying, giving thanks for life, but I feel it in my heart, you know, the gratefulness yeah, basically that's what it is. But again, I'm victim of my environment sometimes, and sometimes the vibes of people around me are not at the same level of me, so I have to adjust. You know, it's the flow of life. That's it. You gotta find balance between a very, very insane world, blind, and something that is very divine, the dream of life. It's very much to find balance between the dream of hell created for men by men or the dream of life created by the divine for men. So you have you have the choice of both. We have created the dream of hell, and the divine has created the dream of life. We got the choice. Yeah, it's not bad. Eh? It's good. But we must take advantage of that choice also. We must decide to do something with our life. Freely loving whom we choose with passionate abandon. Passion. Meet life with passion. With a great, great passion for sure. Standing freely on our own, professing and protecting our ideas and integrity. We shall not break our integrity. We have done this for so long. That's why we're in a fallen state altogether, because we have broken our integrity. Serving a mission that we have chosen, and that's very important. The mission is everything. The mission is very, very crucial to our developing a sense of mission. Yesterday, I was out with Gavin on the side of the river, and that's what we were saying. He was saying, "Daddy, I'm on a mission." I said, "Good, Gavin. You gotta develop this stuff. All this society will not come and condition you to have a mission, to have a sense of mission. Here, they have missionaries, but they're religious people." Or other kind of missionaries, but serving a mission that we have chosen is very important. Fighting to give our children a foundation and such freedom, building in their hearts the will to live as they choose so that they can meet oppression with courage and opportunity with a virtuous intent to contribute. For sure, you know, we don't want to turn our children into zombies. So many children are turned into zombies today, just and not only because of the food they eat, but because of the activities they have, what they do with their everyday life. That's what's gonna turn them into zombies. Not only the food, but you know, I have Gavin. I have friends. I have a friend. He come around sometime, and the kid is so brainwashed, so brainwashed. Like, he comes here and all he wants to do is play video games. Like Gavin is not into that so much. He's always outside and playing with his sticks and doing moves. And the other one is just on video games. And Gavin goes to his place and see how they live. He comes back here and he tells me how they live and what they eat. And said, "Daddy, they hate that for supper." And like people seem to think that they're gonna get healthy with the hot dogs and craft dinner and stuff like that. It's very low vibration food. They ask me. Everything that is in box in the grocery store, we should avoid it. Food shouldn't have ingredient. An apple's an apple. That's it. And anyway. Me, I think we have lost our way a lot with the food. It's because we don't care. We don't care for our bodies. We have checked out, and we teach our children to check out their bodies also. So the madness just keep on and on and on and on. The madness will keep on and will keep on going until we wake up. Wake up. Maybe we will never wake up from that nightmare. That's possible too. We have to consider the option that the world will never wake up because it's very look. It's been going on like that for how long? I would have never find out myself if I would have never asked questions. So it's you have to want to ask questions. If not, you're gonna live your whole life inside some kind of I don't know. But again, you don't even know that you don't even know that like I didn't know the kind of programming and the madness I was under. It's easy to say to point it once you realize it, but before that you have no clue, you have no idea. uh, I think everything was like a bit crazy, a bit evil, but not to the point that they were capturing souls. Capturing souls with evil stuff. Great, Janik representing. Big up, Suzanne. Yeah, so it's very. But I think we have the possibility to focus on the positive, staying cool and positive, and the better days are coming. It's just to keep going, keep the flame alive, keep the flame alive, keep the yeah. Yeah, sometimes the mission lands in your yeah. Also, that means yeah, destiny can come and meet you. No? If you take enough action, I think if you keep taking action and always in the direction of good, but again, good. Some people think they're doing good eating McDonald's, So my perception of good might not be the same of the neighbor's perception of good. So it's very that's why we experience our experience and our perception of the world is very very unique to each and every one of us. So to some people, do good is one thing. To some people, like it's very. But I think it's important that we share at least the way we see things, so we can start reflecting together and maybe say, "Oh yeah, that's maybe So, but if not, if we stay just for ourselves with our little mental construct and basically we have been influenced by our environment all our life. What I know is what I have been in contact with. I don't know what I don't know, and I'm sure I don't know too much. I'm sure I don't know too much, and I still have a lot to learn because I just been reborn a few years ago. So yeah, so it was a pleasure to be here with you this morning, and that's it. We'll do it a bit longer, like I said, in the winter. In the winter, I'll be here. Why does freedom pull so tightly at our hearts? Let's look at this one. It is because freedom is tightly bound to the human desire for ascension, our natural drive to rise from our circumstances and actualize our goals, our potential, our highest self. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, and in the winter we'll do it a bit longer, but now it's summer vibes and it's hot outside this week. It's like 30 degrees. I was just in the pool before I come here, so it's very nice outside. So we're gonna enjoy it. I was at the chilling spot yesterday again. Got lots of video coming. Many video coming. That until the day the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, rule of international morality. Alex, big up Alex. Ça me fait penser à Bob Marley, ça. Ou Haile Selassie, un des deux. But that's, yeah. I think that's part of the speech of Haile Selassie. That's it. Anyway, we'll keep the faith, keep the flames alive, and make sure we show up each and every day. alive and vibrant, and with a lot of with high vibration. That's how we should meet life, with very high vibration. Yeah. Greetings, Alex. Greetings, Suzanne. Everyone that was here. And I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to be here pretty much every morning unless something is coming up, a Truman show or something. But you should see Jason very soon on the Truman show. I'm working on it. I know not too many people care about that stuff, but me, I care, and I like to connect with reggae singers. But I don't even know if people really. But there's views on the video, but I mean, I think people appreciate it. It's a good vibe. Me, I appreciate it. It's a good vibe, and it's like it's living my dream. I always been into it. For once in my life, I'm following my passion. That's what I should have done when I was younger. At 16, 17, when I was a lot into reggae music too at that time, very much into it, I should have followed this path of reggae music and go into the music industry, and like I'm doing now. But maybe I wasn't ready. It's possible too. But now I'm more than ready to do my part, and that's why. So do the same. It's all about doing our parts, each and every one of us, without freaking out with our evil ways. Don't need to freak out. Starve them and purge them one by one. Purge your evil ways one by one. I'm sure, yes, you still have some. I still have some today. So I think evil is our default state. But not the original blueprint, but the default state after being under trauma. It's being dead with life with evil ways. So get rid of it and make a laugh about it. Laugh about it. Don't cry about it. Laugh about it, because there's no point of being negative, and just remain positive and cool. And we're all under trauma, so don't worry about your trauma. We're all under trauma. Some are trauma is heavier than others, but yeah. So keep moving forward. Everything in its own time. Give thanks. Big up, Suzanne. And I'll see you another now. Rise and shine. Ease out.